Hello, everyone. George here. Of First of all, I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately. My schedule's been crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Plus, I've kind of finished the little paperback. Hopefully, the link will be down below. Plus, I haven't been able to get to the gym more than once or twice a week, which means I haven't been sparring that much. So, apologies all around. I know people like these boxing basic videos. I know people like my sparring videos. So, apologies to everyone. Hopefully, next week or so, I'll get back on a more regular schedule and be able to kind of crank these videos out more than I have been. So thanks for hanging around. Thanks for being patient, and hopefully I'll get more content to you folks, the ones who like it. Some of you don't. That's okay. So today's boxing basic video, I was gonna do some more defensive stuff, more blocking, but I felt like to have a little fun. I wanted to show kind of my favorite combination that I have at this moment, and because it's a very easy combination to learn. It also I try to explain because most people when they punch they kind of alternate right left right left right left right. So this punch is kind of a double punch with one hand, which is really effective against people not expecting that. So first going to demonstrate it without the gloves so you kind of see what I'm doing. And if you notice, normally I have this thing on this side, but this combination kind of leans towards the left. So I want to make sure you guys were able to see it. So also this combination, you can't do from, you can try to do it from long range, but you really have to be kind of mid-range because, you can't throw these punches from long range, especially the last punch. So because of mid-range, normally if you guys have been watching my videos, watching my sparring, I like to stay longer range, which means I like to stay in the Philly shell. When you get into mid-range, you really should kind of bring your hands up to more of a traditional style in terms of defense. Just because the Philly shell mid-range up close is not very effective if you're not very fast with your movements. So hands up, make sure in the right place. Make sure your footwork is okay. Again, imagine there's a line of room going between your 2 feet. I'm not gonna do high guard. I'm gonna kind of do mid guard. So I'm gonna jab, do a slip, head off the line, do a shovel punch. So I haven't really demonstrated a shovel punch. So you want to aim for kind of when you do a shovel punch, you want to kind of aim for this area here. It's kind of a little bit of a liver punch, but even if you miss the liver, you still hit an area which will cause some discomfort to your opponent. Also, it will get them to kind of drop their hands, and you'll see why it's important to do that. So let's start again. So jab, head off the line, make sure you bring your hands back towards your chin, shuffle punch, hook. Very effective combination, a very quick combination. Notice it's a double hit with one hand because that'll get the person to drop to try to block it, and then that's when you come up high with the hook to the head. So one more time, a little bit faster, jab, shuffle, hook. Now I'm going to put on the gloves so you can see what it looks like with the gloves on. Now, have we finally settled the glove issue? Hopefully we have. So, yes, these are big gloves. Yes, they're for sparring. But I also like to use them for training. Again, far away, normal size, up close, it look big. So, gotta get my gloves on. So again, mid guard, because I'm kind of mid-range. You want to jab, slip, head off the line, shuffle, hook. It is one of my favorite combinations. I don't often get to do it because I tend to stay kind of long range. I want to try to work on getting more in range. Again, people are not expecting same punch, two punches coming from the same hand. So that kind of throws them off. Plus each punch, this is very important. This is kind of something Coach Blue stresses, and so does Coach Carlos. Each punch, you're not trying to knock them out with each punch. Each punch is setting up for the next punch. So even if the jab, this touches them, right? Even if it misses, you're still setting them up because you're blocking their eyesight, right? So jab, and this shuffle punch, this shuffle punch It's to kind of get them to drop their guards or kind of lean out or kind of bring their guards down because you're throwing a body shot. And once you do that, hook. The hook is the punch you want to throw as hard as you can, if possible. But again, it's jab, shuffle, hook. Remember on that hook, you want to twist that hip. You want to get that foot rotating to get that power and to make that hook effective. I think that should do it. Thanks again for joining me on Boxing Basics. It's always a pleasure. And again, the link for my paperback I just released should be below. Also, shout out to my cousin, her podcast, or not a podcast, but it's a podcast. The link will also be down below. She's doing some amazing stuff, talking about some really interesting topics. And love to you all. See you soon. Bye.